Hello everybody, I'm Warren, I'm from Gloucestershire in the UK, and I started chainsaw carving last May, June. I have always admired chainsaw carvers. I don't really see a lot of them around where I live. Every now and again you might see the odd carving, and I don't know, I looked for courses, I looked for somebody to teach me, and no one did. Life goes on, you carry on, and then last year a friend of mine gave me an old chainsaw that nobody else wanted, and said if I could get it going. So it was an old Mitox. It's got a 12-inch bar on it. Normal chain. I was over the moon, absolutely over the moon. Managed to get it going, and thought, yeah, I'll have a go at chainsaw carving. I was watching A Cut Above at the time with Ryan Cook. That was amazing, absolutely, truly amazing. The people on there, so talented and really inspired me. And then if you'd have said that I'd have been watching YouTube for a lot to relax, then I wouldn't have believed you. I thought it was for children and teenagers and influencers. However, I started scanning YouTube and looking for people to follow, and Geordie Johnson, I come across him, absolutely brilliant bloke. He's from Canada. Yeah, really good bloke. And so I would follow him and Ryan Cook. Ryan Cook's tutorials are amazing. And slowly but surely I started to get into it. I had my chainsaw. I haven't got a lot of money. I just work and keep going, and it literally is a hobby. And I thought, do you know what? I've been doing it a few months now, and I've always fancied documenting, or whatever you call it when you video your progress. Yeah, so I got a cheap camera and I've got a cheap microphone off of Amazon, and if you just bear with me, hopefully things will get better as I learn and go on. And that's about it, really. I wanted to just introduce myself and tell you that I will be videoing, and I'll be chainsawing and making things and making mistakes and learning along the way. And like I said, this is just a hobby for me. But if somebody comes across this video and watches it and thinks, oh, that looks good or whatever, and has a go, that's amazing. That's absolutely amazing. And that's what I'm doing it for. It's just to share my experiences with you and to see if anybody else fancies having a go. Because whether you live in a high-rise flat in the middle of wherever, a city, or you live in an estate or something, just go and get electric. I've got electric saws. I've managed to save up and I've got a couple of little electric saws that I've got. I've got nothing big. Luckily, the person where I carve at, he's got some chainsaws. I'm in the middle of the countryside here. I'm very lucky. Yeah, so he offers me his bigger chainsaws that I can borrow if I need to chop anything up. So yeah, so I'm very lucky. Until I can afford to get my own bigger chainsaws, then I'll just keep going with what I've got and beg, borrowing, and stealing. Well, not stealing, but beg and borrowing, you know. And I've got a good friend that I can do that, and he's got a tractor here that I can borrow as well, and it just helps. So yeah, all this is to say hello, and if you're interested, you know, and you fancy just watching the videos and coming along, then yeah, let's do it. Let's have a bit of fun and have a bit of a chat every now and again and see how it all goes. So I'll show you around the place and show you what I've got. It's not a lot, but I'll show you. You know, I've been spending all my money on this lately, so let's have a look, shall we? So this is the stable that I'm in, and yeah, he gave me one of the stables. He used to have horses here, but he hasn't got any horses now. So I've got some die grinders and some, you know, a belt sander and stuff, a finger sander, or what they call it. Yeah, here's my first couple of carvings. I just got a chainsaw, and I wanted to see if I could roughly do a bear shape. I'm just practicing, and then the elephant, that's wrong, he's going. I started doing him, and as you can see, the trunk is way too thin at the base, and so I stopped that, and the wood was cracking. And again, I'm learning about the wood and everything else. I've got some little pieces over there in case it's raining. I can just get in here with the Dremel and do some carving. Again, if you want to see some amazing Dremel carving, just go and see Geordie Johnson. It's absolutely brilliant, and he's quite an entertaining chap, and I've laughed a few times just watching him. And that's it really. So we'll go out and have a look, and I'll show you. So this is my wood store. I know a person down the road that sells logs, so hopefully I try and get them before he chops them up. So I've got a gnarly piece of old cherry there that somebody chopped down that he noticed and asked if I wanted it, and I said yeah, why not. Like I said, it's all learning. I'm still learning. I got a bit of beech there. I think this is larch, so he said. So we'll try this. That's a piece of old beech off of the offcut. There's a piece of elm at the back there, another piece of larch there, and that's some oak at the back, but it's split and it's all gnarly, and you know, and I was working at a house. I work in construction, and he was cutting that tree down in the garden, and I just thought, wow man, that's the straightest tree I've ever seen. So I asked what he was doing with it, and if I could have it, so I've got it. So that's not roots, that's the top of the tree. I've just got it stood up that way. So yeah, this is my little wood store to keep everything nice and, well, as dry as I can in here. And then I'll show you some of the carvings that I've done recently. This is all the firewood. This will be the firewood. So this is a hair that I did for the people that live here. And, you know, like I said, I'm still learning, and, you know, okay, I'm happy with it, but then I look at it and I can see the legs. I'm not happy with the legs, and so there's no cheeks on the hair, and, you know, the shoulders is, you know, listen, I can go on, but I'm happy with it, seeing it's the first time I've done a hair. And then I had a gnarly piece of wood, so I've done the owl with a little mouse looking at him. So yeah, I'm happy with that. Watched a video on how to do the rocks off of Ryan Cook, like I said, and yeah, you can put some pot plant holders in there and make it look a little bit more summery, chuck it in the garden. But again, you know, the owl, he's got a bit of a square chest. Next time I just keep going, just keep practicing, keep learning. And there's my horse. I used to have horses, so I was quite proud of that one. Really enjoyed that. I love this horse. But like I said, it's just a hobby. That's out of a piece of beech. And then, so I was doing this horse, and then as you can see, there's a bit of rot in there from the, and then I just thought, that's what, you know, and I thought, okay, so I just walked away from it, just leave it. There's some little woodland gnomes that if you follow someone called Jeff Moore, or Jeff Moore, I think his name is, I forget how to spell his last name now. I got that idea off of him. And then another little owl over there. Again, you know, I could have defined his face a bit more. And next time I will. It's just like I said, it's just, but I'm happy with him. My first wood spirit. Pointy little nose on him, pointy little face. Again, first wood spirit. Yeah, you know, we can sit here and pick holes in it. Well, I can anyway. But I had a go and it was alright. So I've done this one next. And I'm happier with this one. I am happy with this one, but you know, next time I'll bring the eyes forward, try and define the eyes a bit more, maybe take this eyebrows and this forehead back a little bit. So, and just find my niche, if that makes sense. Find what I'm really happy with. Oh, there's my dog. That's Rolo, and there is another dog around here somewhere, Frank. So you'll be seeing them in and out of the videos from time to time, I dare say, and you'll hear me shout at them a few times as well, because they're terrible for barking at anything actually. Rolo barks at birds and Frank will just bark at anybody passing. But anyway, so yeah, so Warren wood carving, that's it. You know, let's see how we get on, and try and keep learning and see what happens. There's Frank. Frank, where is he? There he is. Got some good ears on him. Yeah, so let's see how we get on. Thank you for listening. Like I said, this is just an introductory. I think on Friday I'm going to do a bit of carving, and I'm going to have a go at an owl. So I've never done a great horned owl or they have got them in the UK. So I'm going to try an owl. I want to try everything. Once you get into this, you'll start thinking, oh, you know, I want to do this, I want to do that, I want to. And just keep doing it, just keep having a go and try different things, and you know, see how everything goes. And just like I said, just have fun. It's just amazing. It's the best thing I've ever done. It's just to create something out of a piece of wood that you're happy with, and you know, you stand back and think, oh, you've done that. That's amazing. It's just brilliant. I don't care what anybody else thinks. They don't care. It's just, I think it's amazing, and I love it. I can't pass anywhere without thinking, oh my God, I went for a meal not long ago, and there was a statue of something in the windowsill, and I had to take a photo of it, because I thought, oh, I'd love to do that. But we'll see. But yeah, well, thanks for looking, or watching and listening, and sorry if it's a bit boring. Hopefully they'll get a bit better. I'll try and keep the swearing down to a minimum. And yeah, let's just see how we get on and learn and carry on together. Thank you for watching. Have a good day.